On your side at 4, focused on you.
Right now at 4, the city of St. Louis is deciding how to spend $250 million, and you're running out of time to weigh in. That money came from a settlement with the Rams. Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. There's an online survey, and tomorrow is the deadline for you to vote. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer is live downtown with a closer look at the options. Fill us in, Diamond.
Well, Brent and Kay, that's right. When the Rams left St. Louis for the city of Los Angeles in 2016, several governments and groups sued the organization. Eventually, the team settled, but it's leaving the city of St. Louis with $250 million, and now they have to choose how they want to spend it before the time runs out. Now, recently, city leaders posted an online survey giving people 20 options to choose from. You're asked to select up to 10 projects that you believe are the most important. The options range from improving the streets and sidewalks in downtown St. Louis and increasing wages and salaries for city employees. Other options include free or subsidized child care for city residents and construction of new public school buildings. St. Louis Mayor Tashara Jones has her own idea of how to use the money.
I've said publicly that if I had a magic wand, I would establish a municipal endowment fund. We would save a large portion of the RAM settlement funds and live off of the interest for many years to come.
I was hoping somebody would spend it on infrastructure for people to do things. I think we have a large area down here, and I think we would also get a lot of tourists if we had safe things for people to do.
Now, as of this evening, nearly 10,000 people have submitted their vote for the settlement funds, but there is still time. Like we said, you've got one more day left, and while the website does ask you for your zip code, you don't have to be a resident of St. Louis to make your voice be heard. All of that information is on our website, ksdk.com, in the As Seen on TV section. Reporting live here in downtown St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, important information. Thank you, Diamond. Developing right now in South St. Louis County, police are investigating a woman's death. Just before 10 this morning, officers responded to an assault at a home on Lee Shore Drive near Union. They found the woman dead inside. It appears to be a domestic incident. A suspect is in custody. Right now, neither the victim nor the suspect have been identified.
And right now, St. Louis police investigating 2 deadly shootings. The first one happened around 10 last night on California Avenue near Cherokee and Potomac. Officers found an 18-year-old man inside a home there with multiple gunshot wounds. He was rushed to the hospital and later died. Right now, police have not identified the victim or a suspect. Just a few hours later, police called to another deadly shooting in North St. Louis. Around 2:30 this morning, officers found a 28-year-old man. That was at the intersection of Mimica and Gladys Avenues. Someone shot him in the head. Again, no information yet on who the victim is or if there's a suspect. But if you know anything about either of these shootings, contact St. Louis Police. You can remain anonymous by calling Crime Stoppers at 866-371-TIPS.
An apology today from the St. Louis Building Commissioner to the owners and landlord of Bar PM after they received a condemnation letter. This morning, Building Commissioner Frank Oswald hand-delivered a letter of apology stating the damaged building would not be condemned, nor would the owners be forced to pay fines while it awaits repairs. In December, a police SUV crashed into Bar PM. Shortly after that, one of the bar owners got into a physical altercation with an officer and was arrested. The building division later sent a letter to the bar that included a deadline to repair the damage. Oswald offered to have the city's chief architect review the property at no cost.
Hyundai owners, you can get a free anti-theft software upgrade this weekend. Just hours ago, reps from Hyundai, St. Louis County, and St. Charles County gathered at the Chesterfield Mall to announce the 2-day event. The automaker will install software for owners with certain models free of charge. This is in response to a hack that allows thieves to easily steal the cars. Last year, thieves stole 5,000 cars in St. Louis County alone. Roughly 1,200 of those were Hyundais. County officials say the software upgrade will help a great deal.
Their solutions will help Hyundai car owners directly today, and the rest of us indirectly by reversing the trend of escalating car insurance on these vehicles.
And that software upgrade event taking place tomorrow and Saturday from 8 in the morning until 6 p.m. You don't need an appointment. And also, just hours ago, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin addressing the U.S. response to that deadly drone attack by Iran-backed militants that killed 3 U.S. soldiers.
Secretary Austin also spoke about his secretive hospitalization and cancer diagnosis. NBC's Chris Pallone reports.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin promises a robust U.S. military response is coming after an Iranian-backed drone strike killed 3 U.S. service members in Jordan Sunday.
The president will not tolerate attacks on American troops, and neither will I. We will respond when we choose, where we choose, and how we choose.
It was Austin's first time facing reporters since his December prostate cancer diagnosis and hospitalizations.
The news shook me, and I know that it shakes so many others, especially in the black community. My first instinct was to keep it private.
Austin did not inform the White House for weeks about his diagnosis, surgery, and the complications afterward that sent him back to the hospital.
I never directed anyone to keep my January hospitalization from the White House.
The defense secretary has apologized to President Biden.
I should have told the president about my cancer diagnosis. I should have also told my team and the American public. And I take full responsibility.
Lloyd Austin did exactly the right thing in coming forward now. He made a mistake earlier, but he's handled it as well as he possibly can.
Austin said by keeping his cancer treatment a secret, he missed a chance to lead on an important and preventable public health issue.
I'm here with a clear message to other men, especially older men. Get screened, get your regular checkups.
Austin does not plan to resign. A Pentagon investigation into how the situation was mishandled is expected soon. Chris Pallone, NBC News.
Missouri Governor Mike Parson will visit the southern border Sunday. He'll be joined by Texas Governor Greg Abbott and 13 other Republican governors. The visit includes a briefing on the Operation Lone Star mission. That's Governor Abbott's border enforcement plan that includes the busing of migrants to Democratic-led cities. Last week, Governor Abbott said President Biden has refused to do his job to secure the border.
Honoring Black History Month, the special ceremony in front of St. Louis City Hall.
52 years ago, local surgeons performed our area's first heart transplant. We take a look back at the medical milestone.
And we crossed a bit of a milestone today, topping 70 degrees for the high in St. Louis. Don't get used to it, though. It's February now. We're talking about changes heading into the weekend in just a bit.